If you have been on the internet in the past month, then you have surely come across a video of an N-shaped bald guy wearing sunglasses and giving his unique views on politics, the world, women and our society, and that individual is Andrew Tate, a former kickboxing champion and current entrepreneur who has amassed riches beyond comprehension, at least according to himself. Tate also has an avid and exponentially growing social media presence and fan base, which he has used to shoot himself to the top of several platforms. But for the select few who might be living under a rock and missed the rise of Cobra Tates, don't worry, we've got you covered, for these are 10 lifestyle facts about the internet sensation Andrew Tate. Number 10. Andrew Tate's early life. Amory Andrew Tate was born on the 1st of December 1986 in Washington. He is of Scottish and English descent and spent much of his childhood traveling the globe, which is the reason for his unique accent. His father Amory Tate was a world-renowned chess player who also served time in the U.S. military. While in the military, Amory would win the U.S. Armed Forces Championship in chess 3 times. Andrew's parents divorced when he was 10, and he, along with his brother Tristan and sister Janie, moved to England with their mother. There Andrew picked up a job where he had to move 80-pound boxes of frozen fish at 5 a.m. in order to help his mother pay the bills and provide for his siblings. But keep watching, because you don't want to miss this rags to riches story. Number 9. How he started fighting. From a young age, Tate had an interest in fighting, as his father wished for both his sons to be capable adults, in which teaching of martial arts was necessary. So at age 6, along with learning how to play chess, Tate began to take lessons in boxing, kickboxing and karate. The reason behind his pursuit of fighting was simple. Tate loved to fight. In many interviews, Tate said he enjoyed fighting for the pleasure of it, as it made him come to terms with what he was good at and what he wasn't. So Tate wanted to use the hardship and struggle that comes with fighting to become a strong adult. Number 8. Career achievements. In 2005, Tate won the International Sport Karate Association Full Contact Cruiserweight Championship in England. Along with a trophy, he came to be recognized as the #1 fighter in his weight class and all of Europe in 2009. He beat Paul Randall for the International Sport Karate Association English Light Cruiserweight title. He also KO'd Daniel Hughes the same year. Tate had a controversial lawsuit Jean-Luc Benoit for the ISK, a World Full Contact Light Heavyweight Championship, as he and many in the attendance on Tate easily had won the fight, but the fight was taking place in Benoit's hometown. So the judges gave him the decision. After appealing to the commission, Titan would be granted a rematch against Benoit, and this time he left no doubts as to who was the better fighter between the two, as he KO'd Benoit in the 8th round in 2013. Tate won his second ISK world title in a 12-round match, second world title in 2 different weight divisions. Tate also had 2 MMA fights, but decided not to compete in the sport due to the damage his eyes had taken during his kickboxing career. So do you guys think Cobra Tate could have made a successful jump to MMA like some other kickboxers? Go ahead and comment down below. Number 7. Self-help programs. Tate started what's known as Hustler University to address people's need for learning financial literacy. He claims that it's almost impossible to learn how to make money or run a business through a traditional university, as most of the professors there have never been businessmen. The university works through an affiliate sign-up link which can be shared for others. Almost 80,000 students are currently signed up to it through a $49 monthly plan. Well, his War Room program is something different. Data said he wishes to create a group of people who think like him and want the same things as him, and together they can help each other improve mentally, physically, and spiritually. So War Room program addresses these needs. Similar to Hustler University, War Room also works on an affiliate sign-up link which can be shared and does require a monthly plan or annual plan. Number 6. Companies. Andrew Tate made his riches through his sharp business mind. Tate owns several casinos throughout Romania, which he started after realizing that he could partner up with a sponsor who also worked in the casino business to use his ingenuity by offering free coffee to whomever came to the casino, which drove business away from his competitors and towards his business. Another business venture is his webcam business, which he started prior to the current boom. He grew the webcam business to a point where they had 75 women working in 4 locations, and at its peak Tate claims the business was bringing in a whopping $600,000 a month. Now TV's living the good life, as he works very little in the self-sufficient business while taking home a cool 20 to 30% of the income. And lastly, or at least we think, it's hard to know exactly how Andrew Tate is buying all of these supercars. More on that one later. But let's focus on his OnlyFans management business for now, which he does run with his younger brother Tristan. Andrew claims the business brings in about $200,000 a month in revenue. So what's the smartest investment your favorite fighter is made? Number 5. Social media presence. Tate Speech, the YouTube channel, has 652,000 subscribers and has amassed 64 million views. Tate is said to make anywhere from $10,000 to $80,000 per video. On Instagram, Pete has a growing following of 3.8 million. where you can see the former kickboxing champ showing off his riches while delivering his unique thoughts on the world in the caption, or playing with his nunchucks atop a yacht in the middle of some beautiful European sea, along with some incredible scenic views and travel destinations which are bound to make you jealous if you aren't already. Tate's recent globe and fame came through the viral dancing app TikTok, as his interviews and podcast appearances were cut up into smaller segments and blasted through the app. However, he doesn't have an account himself. Just to show his popularity, his name has generated over 10 billion views on TikTok, and every day there are more videos and more views. It's no wonder Tate claims that he has taken over the internet. Number 4, his family. As of now, Andrew Tate isn't married, nor does he have any children, but which we know of his relationships have caused quite a stir in the media, as he says he has multiple girlfriends, all of whom will live with him at his home. He also shares his home with his brother Tristan and some of his cousins as well. While his father passed away a few years earlier, which was hard for Andrew, as his father worked a lot of low-wage jobs most of his life after leaving the army, and now Andrew and his brother have been able to amass a fortune but cannot show his father this luxury life. So despite some of the aggressive attitude, it seems like Andrew does have a caring heart after all. Number 3, show appearances. Most famously, Tate appeared on season 17 of Big Brother UK. Although he was never nominated to be eliminated, Tate lasted 7 days as the producers pulled the plug on him after discovering some controversial videos about his past. Those 7 days were quite eventful and entertaining, as Ted has the Big Brother house arguing and fighting the moment he entered the house. Tate has also appeared on some of the largest podcast shows in the world. His appearance on the Full Senate podcast has garnered nearly 6 million views in just 5 days, making it the third most popular podcast episode in the show's history already. While his Your Mom's House appearance sits at almost 3 million, Data also appeared on the popular BFFs podcast hosted by Dave Portnoy, which has almost 2 million views and is already the top 5 most watched podcast in their show's history. He also hopped on Twitch to be interviewed by Aiden Ross on 2 different occasions, one of which has 4 million views while the other is that 2 million. Number 2, lavish life. His travel pictures didn't make you jealous? Then get ready, because we're about to go through some of Andrew Tate's supercar collection. Starting with the Lambo Aventador EVO rear-wheel drive Spider, a frequent in his Instagram reel. The car cost about $287,000 and isn't even the most expensive car that he owns. It also has a $316,000 Aston Martin DBS, $114,000 Porsche 922, $388,000 Ferrari 812 Superfast, $343,000 Rolls-Royce Wraith, $230,000 McLaren 720S. But the king of his car collection is the $4 million Bugatti Chiron per Sport. On top of all that, Tate has an immense property portfolio that spans many different European countries, including his home country of Romania. There, Tate lives in a giant compound house with armed guards and also features a swimming pool, personalized gym, chess room, and a giant front-end backyard for his dogs to play in. Number 1, net worth. Much of Andrew Tate's riches are tied to estate, has said so himself, so his company's value depends on Tate's popularity and success, which can make it tricky to know exactly how much they are worth, and we take Data at his word. The companies are multi-million-dollar making machines. But he also said he's a trillionaire in interviews. So perhaps taking his word on this one might not be the best, but judging by the cars he does own, his casino business, his programs, and the monthly revenue brought in from his social media, there is no doubt that Tate is rich. How rich exactly? We estimate that his net worth is in the hundreds of millions, but not billionaire status just yet. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell beside it so that you're notified the next time we upload a new video. With that being said, you just watched the lifestyle and net worth of Andrew Tate. See you next time.